Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be going over the three main types of Facebook ads that you're going to be using the majority of the time, or pretty much all the time. And this is in regards to e-commerce. I'm not talking about other types of Facebook marketing. We're just going off of e-commerce and marketing to your Shopify stores and things of the such. So these are the three type of ads you'd be using. The first one is PPE, where you pay for engagement, and the next one is website clicks, and the last one is website conversions. So let's learn a little bit more about each type of these ads and what each one in specifically are useful for. So PPE ads are really good starter ads. So by definition, with PPE ads, you pay for any engagement. So that can be likes or any of the reactions like the laughing emojis and things of the such, comments, website clicks, page likes, or even shares. PPE ads are great for seeing if a product will sell, especially if you're testing t-shirt designs, because if you just got a shirt design and you want to see if it's going to be a good seller or not, or you want to see if your target market actually likes it, you can start out with a PPE ad, and if it's getting a lot of reactions and especially a lot of shares and comments, then you know it's a good design that you can start running website click and conversion ads to as well. And the cool thing with PPE ads is they get massive social proof. So the longer you run them, the more likely you are to get a sale from them, because people like to buy things that other people are buying. That's just human nature. And PPE ads also help you build your page, because you are also paying for page likes. And you can also go through and invite everybody who reacted to your post to like your page. So if you have 500-600 reactions, you can just go through and invite all of them to like your page. Or if you don't feel like doing that, you can have your virtual assistant do it for you if you already have one. And one of the main advantages of PPE ads are the super cheap cost per engagement. If you have a very attractive ad and your targeting is right, you can be spending 2, 3, 4 cents per engagement, sometimes even 1 cent per engagement once your ad starts to optimize. And the biggest advantage of PPE ads is you get free viral traffic due to it being shared. So shares are one of the engagements that you are paying for. And the good thing with that is when somebody shares it, that shared post is going to show up on their news feed and in their friends' news feed and things of the such, and you're not paying for that at all. So that's free traffic that you're getting. So that's the biggest advantage of PPE ads. And PPE ads usually won't generate as much as website click and website conversion ads, but they're really good for the purpose that they serve, and sometimes they can generate a lot of sales. So some tips for PPE ads are: try and use these first to test the reaction of potential buyers to products. And with PPE, you can write a longer ad copy. So take advantage of this, but don't type too much to the point where the see more option then shows up, because you don't want people to have to click more buttons than they have to. And in your PPE ads, make sure you provide a link to the product that you're selling in your ad, because you still want it to be able to generate sales. And you can use GOO.GL to shorten your product link, and this also allows you to track link clicks, which is very helpful. So use these type of ads to do market research for t-shirts, put up designs, and in your copy you can ask things like, what do you think of this shirt? Tag someone who would buy this, etc., etc. And this is optional, it's just an idea. And even with this, when you're just testing out designs like that, you still want to put a link to buy your product as well. You always want the option to buy it now there. So that's a brief overview of PPE ads. They're pretty useful, and all of these ads, I'm not going to say that one's better than the other, or that you can only use one or the other. It's probably best to use a mix of all three. So the next type of ad is website click ads. So with website click ads, they're ads where Facebook will optimize the ad to be placed in front of people that are most likely to click on your ad. And these ads can optimize. And the thing to keep in mind is the PPE ads will usually optimize the fastest, because it's easier to get likes, reactions, comments, and shares versus website clicks. So the PPE ads will optimize the fastest, and you'll start seeing your price per engagement go down. and website click ads will optimize slower than them but faster than website conversion ads because it's easier to get website clicks than purchases. So just keep that in mind that these all optimize at different speeds, and most of the time your ads aren't going to be completely optimized until like day 5 or day 6. But website click ads are good for building a retargeting audience, and they'll typically generate more sales than a PPE ad as well. So keeping in mind that every time someone clicks on your website click ad and they don't buy your product, as long as you have the Facebook pixel set up on your store correctly, you can always retarget these people with website conversion ads later on. The cost per engagement is going to be higher than PPE with website click ads, but it's still not going to be as high as website conversion, so website click ads are usually the middle ground. And for most niches, you want to be getting clicks for under 35 cents. Ideally, you're going to, once it's optimized, day 4, 5, 6, you're going to want it to be under 20 cents, if not around 10 cents. But don't get worried if your clicks are, 35, 40 cents on day 1, day 2. That's because your ad hasn't had a chance to optimize yet. So you have to keep in mind you're looking for the numbers under 20 and around 10 on day 4, 5, and 6 of your ad once Facebook has a chance to optimize it. And obviously in website click ads, you don't have to mention the link in the description or in the copy of your ad because they'll just click the picture of the ad and that's the link. And the last type of ad that you'll be using in regards to e-commerce are website conversion ads. And website conversion ads will optimize to place your ads in front of people most likely to convert on the specific action you select. And if you were doing website conversion ads, you most likely are always going to be optimizing for checkout and or purchases. I don't see why you would optimize for anything else because that's the whole goal of an e-commerce store is to make sales. So if you're optimizing for anything, it should be for sales. So with these type of ads, it requires the Facebook pixel to be set up correctly on your website. So that way Facebook will be sent data whenever somebody purchases your products through your ads, and then they'll start to put your ad in front of people who they think are most likely to make a purchase based on the previous people that have made purchases. So website conversion ads work best with previous data, so it's optimal to set them up after you have made 10 plus sales, and it's going to work even better if you set them up after you made 20 or 30 sales with the Facebook pixel on your store in mind. And website conversion ads will obviously typically generate the most sales as their purpose is to optimize for the sale and nothing else. And these are great ads to use to scale up a campaign once you have some initial success. Once you have a product that is selling, once you have a few ad sets that are doing well, website conversion ads set up to scale up is going to be the most effective way to start putting more budget into your ads and things of the such. And these are obviously really great to use for retargeting ads because once somebody's already clicked on your site, they've already viewed your products and they decided not to buy, the next time they click on your site, they're ready to buy most likely. So you're always going to want to be optimized for purchase, checkout with a website conversion ad when it comes to your retargeting campaigns. So this has been a quick overview of the 3 most common types of ads you're going to use when it comes to e-commerce. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions regarding these ads, leave them in the comments down below. Like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.